Here on their first Premier Battles outings are Zen and Soljitsu. Zen is a volcanic eruption of a battler, dynamic from the off with a whole arsenal of incendiary rhythms, and someone who's always taking the multi in a direction that's funnier and more enlightening than you'd expect. Soljitsu in many ways is Zen's polar opposite, and that's what makes us so interesting as a prospect. Soljitsu is one of the most charismatic characters on the scene, adept at taking intelligent, hilarious angles, and able to make the most of minimal approach, a atom splitter of a battler. Let's dig in.
Battles, match day number 2 away days at Concrete Space in London. If you're with us, make some fucking noise! We're about to get into the second battle of the day. Shouts to all the sponsors involved with Premier Battles. The logos will appear down below somewhere here. Make sure you do subscribe, and thank you to all the subscribers that have already done that at www.premierbattles.club. But we're going to get into the second battle of the day. This is Mandrill versus Knights. One team took a win last event, one team took a loss, so we're going to get into this. On the left-hand side, making his debut inside Premier Battles from Leeds, make some noise for Zen.
And on the right-hand side, representing Knights, the real fucking skin man.
It's a 3-round battle of 90 seconds. As always with Premier Battles, every single battle is judged, and we will reveal the winner of each match day at the end of this. As Soljitsu is at home, he decided Zen is going to start round 1, so it's round 1 on Zen. Let's go.
I'll fuck about and go first. So I said me and Soljitsu are cool. So fuck it, let's just get to the verse I packed. Cause from my first attack, I ain't keeping it friendly in this derby match. When I circle jabs, have him getting his head checked like a Burberry hat. So I might consider me and Soul brothers. But fuck it, he's still dying like Bernie Mac. In round 1, I'ma show him the Zen that nobody's seen. Put his material under the needle like a sewing machine. For this comedian, guarantee it ain't as joke as it seems when we all watch men dying in the opening scenes. You wanna act up, why? You'll get the heckler for trying to be a stand-up guy. And bruv, I know you should have rep for another rap club, why? Because a night acting a jester just doesn't match up right. But on the real, tell a lie. That's bad advice. Because the way I got Saul on stage right now, I'm glad it's Knights. So, you make them react to lines, while we all see the comedy drag like pantomimes. Yeah. So, come on then. Yo, so I find it ironic it's a football league that they fantasized when your personality makes up for your lack of talent sitting like Sam Allardyce. Did you look like you've lived off a bag of rice? For the most part of your adult life. He's so much of a fragile guy. The last time that he had a bite, Coolio was in the studio making Gangster's Paradise. Bro, you always battle like such a happy guy, acting nice with a smirk or two. But then outside of battles, you're the savage type who's always banging nines and serving food. Just another person who acts differently when the curtains drew. But then I realized that when you're 32, still burning zoots and serving cues to birds and utes, well, it's clearly a myth, so all that serious shit just won't work for you. Yo, so let me guess, Soljitsu, you're gonna come here and tell jokes? You've been making CDs for the last 10 years. You should probably sell those. Good. Arthritis locked in your elbows. You're well old, letting your 70s show like Kelso. So as we get close to the end, you're getting exposed. And I didn't want to have to do this. But the truth is that you and them dead jokes are the exact reason us in Norwich Market now having to sell clothes.
Can we wrap now?
Hey, let's go, Soul.
Let's go. For the next 90 seconds, you're going to hear bars and jokes, punches.
Start again.
For the next 90 seconds, you're going to hear bars, jokes, punches. And this is going to be the last battle where I show you how the sken claps. This is going to be the battle of his life. Well, I'm just using this as prep for my next match, so what? Zen vs Soljitsu. Dialect said, don't take this lightly. We're looking through his Soljitsu. Now don't think because you're in my boys I won't hit you, but only body blows. Because if I break that nose, it's true that nose will leave me with a broke wrist too. And stop calling yourself the long-haired Leng man, because you don't bust straps. If I told him to check the chamber, he'd be like, where is it? At the front or at the back? So when you're saying Leng man, that's not what we see in you. Just because you know the slang, it doesn't make it believable. Lengs, don't think he's got those. Then again, he's the only guy to get past security with the long nose.
Let's go, baby.
Get him, boy. There is nothing you can do me. Pussy, this is not a movie. I can show you shooters something you've only seen in Call of Duty. But things have changed. It's got a lot different, fam. We live in a world where heads are getting lifted over who you took pics with on your Instagram. On ends and off, who holds shanks and who holds skanks. No one's getting tired of the beef, although they're letting it burn on both ends. And that's why I don't want to hear a gun bar verse. Because from Opal Fruits, I'd already seen my scar burst. Right now, you're in the city where shots fire. Till this day, only known for the arms like Scott Steiner. If the crowd don't react to the punch of throws, then... Right now, you're in the city where shots fire. Till this day, only known for the arms like Scott Steiner. If the crowd don't react to the punches you frozen, then that just shows me that your punches are not fire. Frozen. No, I know you got it. I just put that throw there because you went quiet. Mandrill versus the Knights, already wigging them. Just showing you I'm not battling a long-haired Leng man, just some long-nosed civilian.
Good round, cuz.
Jeez, there he is.
Yo, he said I'm not the long-haired Leng man. But fuck it, you know I come cold with that rap sound. Because I'll actually let the thing ring, not and stop sitting like my phone in the last round. Fuck it. That was funny and all. But in round two, it's that. Plain assailant with arms out like an aviation. Have my little man deep in your bitch like a baby Asian. Yo. That's a real bar when I don't get me. Have my little man deep in your Yo. Like a baby Asian.
Like a baby Asian. Run it again. Don't say that. I'm racist.
Yo, so it's that. Plain assailant with arms out like an aviation. Have my little man deep in your bitch like a baby Asian. Yo, we're a late replacement, but I'm the sub that changed the game with the play he's making. You're the sub that fucks it up with a touch of the game remaining. You stay complaining, wearing a hat in every single battle like you're trying to make a statement. I bet you've got a box in an attic and a fucking case in the basement. And on a real you lot, I find that shit straight amazing. Because I even found out that he tailor makes them to hide the fact that his hairline looks like Jason Statham's. You've got a wig like Gabriella Bonglahoff. He's got a head as long as a corridor. Trying to draw sketches with a forehead bigger than Voldemort. So on a real, I guess the hat's something that he has to admit to. I bet you even wear it when your family's with you. I mean, I've got him on Snapchat. I even have him on Insta. And even then, anytime he's snapping a picture, he's got that hat glued to his head like the dad in Matilda. Yo, so with those jokes, you can act confident, fam, but you're hat confident. It's so with those jokes, you can act confident, fam, but you're hat confident. It's so bad that the term hats off to him is a bad compliment. Definitely getting cooked this round. Wearing those flat caps, copying that swag off the Peaky Blinders. Come to find out he's got a hairline like Ian Wright does. The team aligned us just to see you lifeless. Me, I'm righteous. I ain't leaving survivors like Leonidas. Yo, I drop bombs like freedom fighters. Mandrill mob, aka Leeds United with O'Shea and Luna C invited. Against the... And yo, on the real lunacy, that's nice. That was all just to highlight the fact we were battling a bunch of black guys. And those two And just to forget those two sneaky white kids that both look like they've been suffering from the TB virus. So fuck it, you lot. Check the sense that it makes now. As I explain how tonight I'm a god. Father in soul like James Brown. Yo, the tray pound. Make him run out the trap like he's a greyhound. Yo, fam, I dominate clowns from early to the late rounds. Cause even from playground, Zen's been consistent with it like Khabib Nurmagomedov with the takedown.
Yo!
Talk to him, Sol.
I'm going to pretend he didn't say that for a second. Because obviously I need to respond, but if I respond, I have to do it with seconds. Because outside a battle, you wouldn't dare talk like that, cuz you wouldn't even dare blink. But for now, Zen's about to get skied like I did never wanted to share drinks. I couldn't pick it, you know what I mean? So, flop. But look, I didn't want to battle Zen today. He is Mandrill's second pick for me to face today. Both of us not getting what we ordered first, like a Caribbean takeaway. But it's not just Zen. Tonight I'm facing all of them. Mandrill versus the Knight, so it's right, I've sent for all of them. Already with Cody and Ambi by myself. Tonight it's all of them. How lucky is it? All of them rhymes with all of them. So Lunacy, look at your team. Trapper's friend and a fiend. That's right. That is the fiend. And I know he's not battling me, he's got old English. But bruv, you look like every cigarette that you've ever smoked was never yours to begin with. Can't explain it. Keep dissing him. Keep dissing him. And I only said the trapper was P because it rhymed with Matt as a fiend. Because we don't push weight. If I ask you for apes, you'll run to Zen and ask him how much it's supposed to weigh. But he knows outside of this, me and him are friends, but the only person shitter than you in this battle is Zen. That's it,
All right. And that's all good. I know you thought you were going to win that round in theory, bro. But the only reason you just cut that shit down is because you just nearly choked. So, fuck this, right? To think you're going to beat me in the third round? Blood, you must be lean off the coke and cider. I'll beef him and his co-conspirator. I'll kill Jits and the young Jeezy's wid. I ain't leaving no sole survivor. I know you liked her. Act like you never wrote or even tried to prep. But it's not like you didn't have time to get your lines together like the white you chef. But then again, Jitsu, even when you did try your best, you still froze in front of 100 bullets like it was life or death. Yo, and you call yourself soldier. I guess it is what it is, fam. Always choking because you never had shit planned. Trying to get that second round out, but all those bullets had your clip jammed. Your big plans are getting buried in quicksand. Somebody tell his fans to keep an eye on Mike like it, man, because when I show Dwayne the rock bottom, I ain't talking a fish tank. Yo, your shit's whack. And you might be my shit, it's all dead, innit? You might be my brother, but listen, fam. How come you keep forgetting your mission plan? I haven't seen a soldier frozen like that since the demolition man. Woo! Bro, you should have wrote that and then read that. You shouldn't have thrown that. You should have kept that. Don't chalk up and forget that. Pulling out your phone to check your notes like a net man. Fuck your slogan in the end. I'm wondering why you forgot your rounds when you call yourself the Skang Man. But end that. Cause fuck it, I don't ever have to check who my blade is. I already got it in my genes like a hereditary trait is. Bro, you went and had your big shot just to find out you're incredibly basic. You ain't ahead of the races. You should have just been very evasive and ducked 100 bullets like you were trying to enter the Matrix. So pussy, get with the program. Setting like a binary code. Fuck you, fuck your team, and fuck your primary jokes. Blood, you look like you were kidnapped off the Ivory Coast by Kylie Minogue when you were 5 years old. So I guess it does make sense. So I guess, yo, don't let me say it again, bro.
Say again.
So he let's get with the program, sitting like a binary code. Fuck you, fuck your team, and fuck your primary jokes. Blood, you look like you were kidnapped off the Ivory Coast by Kylie Minogue when you were 5 years old. So I guess it makes sense that your name is Soljitsu, and it's not because he's ever had a fight with the pros, but because at this point he's just made out a career out of specializing in chokes.
Is he ready?
Yo!
Final round of Soljitsu, let's go.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It was awkward for me coming from my second verse. It has nothing to do with what he said, it's worse. I've got workmates in the audience probably worried if I ever brought the skeng to work. So here it is. Soljitsu's third. And I fucked up in the past. Right on the day before, the same day, and then I'm struggling to remember my bars like that. You got it though, you got it. Stumbling to write my bars. Do you remember my last 2 rounds? I wrote those last. So, if it's beef, I won't show you what fighting is. I'll show you what beef is. It doesn't end after the fight, morning, evening. Doesn't matter if you're home or not, we know the address, we'll creep in. And if you are in, doesn't matter if you're awake or sleeping. Squeeze the size 10s into size 7 so it doesn't even matter where I stand when you're bleeding. And it'll be quick.
Do you want me to hold it for you?
He wouldn't even know who got the order. By the time the feds find his body, I'm already at home watching Mr. Tumble with my daughter. But why would I talk all this crud to him? He knows we're friends and we would never take it further. I was just showing you guys I'm a different soul. I don't need Netflix to show you how to get away with murder.
Nice. Let's go, boys! Mandrill!
And there we have it. Zen comes out with the win. Unfortunately, Soljitsu's lack of prep showed, and the rounds just weren't structured with any conviction. Zen seemed possessed here though. Luna has instilled a good killer instinct in his team, and it's really paying dividends. Zen is going to be a crucial component of Mandrill going forward. Soljitsu won't be happy about defeat. He'll feel that he's let his team down, and I'm sure we're going to see something stronger in the upcoming fixtures.
Alright, yo, it's Danny Jack. Just judging fucking Zen versus Soljitsu. It's a fucking crazy battle. I enjoyed that a lot. With structure, I had it 2-4, I believe. And then performance, 4-7. Basically, I had Zen winning 18-11, same as last time. Big up Zen, big up Soljitsu. 18-11 seems like a big gap, but it was actually more close. I just scored it how I thought I could score it. But yeah, it was a fucking sick battle. Big up Premier Battles, Danny Jack, Briggsy, Shotty, all of that.
What's going on? It's Dots here at Premier Battle League. Just judged Soljitsu versus Zen. I gave that one to Zen. It says 22-8. It sounds like a big difference, but it's not that big. It's just I felt like he had more of a flow, more of a structure and stuff. Content-wise, I thought they were both hilarious. That was pretty close, but performance and structure-wise, I had to edge it to Zen. So yeah, I gave that one to Zen.
Well, yo, Bloodstroke, Premier Battles, Mr. I've seen more than that you've seen in your life. Judging Soljitsu and Zen. Structure, I had 6-4 to Soljitsu. Performance, I had exactly the same, and then yeah, I think. Oh wait a minute, I've just as wrong. Put it the wrong way around. Yo, so I had overall 17-13 to Zen.
Both Sakas, I'm saying Premier Battles winner campaign, and Zen obviously faced off with Soljitsu, and I think he won on all 3 judges' scorecards. 2-1 on the judges' scorecards. So thank you very much, Tots.
It was all three.
There's 3, man. I see that. He's trying to throw me up. Trying to throw me up and that. Now, what do you think of the battle?
Bro, it was a good battle, bro. Fucking hell. I've come on, he was like, picked me to go. Literally, I got here last minute. You know how London is, bro, compared to Leeds in these places. But anyway, so got here, pure traffic, blood, whatever. Finally landed, come in, put my shirt on, took a piss, come out. Yo, you're on stage now. I'm like, I'm all in a rush of just doing shit. Let's just get on stage. Said I was going first, bro. And at that point, I like scrambled my first line, got my round out, tried to like negate as much comedy as possible. That was like the strategy in the first round, bro, to try and like hold the comedy he was bringing, brother, and try and revert that in a way, innit? Just to say certain things about him trying to be funny and how it planned out and so on. So I tried my best there. He came out real strong. So in my mind, it was a toss-up in the first round. I didn't know who necessarily won that round, so I thought my phone kept going off as well, bro. I was mad in the middle of the thing. So that happened. Second round, come again. As we went into, I knew my second round was a strong round though. That's I was going to the second. Okay. And then boom, come out with the second round. Had the rebuttal, momentum, so on. Carried it through. Jiu-Jitsu came out with some. Yo, he came with bars.
Fire, bro.
Do you know what was there?
Fire. That's what
he came out. He came out there. He come out with fire, but do you know it's one of them ones there where I'm thinking like, right, where is he gonna? When he finished where he finished, there was a slight feeling of like relief in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know I've got a bit more time than that anyway. Cyphered off, did what I was doing, but all in all, man, really good battle, bro. He's my brethren as well, you get me, so I ain't gonna say no bad word, but he's my brethren first, you get me. No for mine. But again, the battle thing was hard, Premier battles, doing bids, Mandrill mob, done the job today, you get me. Fuck, that's what we're here for.
That's all that needs to be said. I was gonna ask you for an explanation breakdown, but that was good. When it comes.
Premier battles, loser kind of myself tops.
Yo, you don't hold it down, yo.
Yo, hold it down, yo. Unfortunately, you lost on all 3 judges' scorecards, innit? Do you feel like that's the wrong decision?
I don't think it was a wrong decision. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, sounding like a footballer, innit? At
the end of the day, you've got the points.
You know what I mean? You learned it. But yeah, that was a strong Zen, at least. It wasn't the same Zen against Matt. Yeah, who was judging this shit?
You'll release it afterwards, innit?
Yeah. Cool.
So are you pissed off about it?
I'm not pissed off, I live life, brother.
No one says they're pissed off.
You could have said it, man.
I'm not pissed off, it's battle rap, bro.
I'm fuming personally.
The only thing that's pissed me off is obviously when I've lost for my team, that's about it. But I'm not really.
It wasn't just you, but it is what it is. We hope to see you against Food, man. You get me? Premier battle's gone.